Good evening, all my comic-addicted friends. Comic Quarter 410 here. Just want to start off by saying sorry. Haven't been keeping up with everyone's vids as much as I usually do. I've just been pretty busy the past couple weeks. So sorry about that. Going to try and catch up. And also want to say, nothing major. Just had a little crappy week. And it was made a little better at the end of the week because I got to go pick up some books I really been wanting to get. And I got an awesome package in the mail from my friend Michael Jocko up there in Canada. So, let's get started. At my local shop, I picked up some more 80s softcover graphic novels. You know how I love those. Really was happy to get this. This is Taboo #1. And it's put out by Spider Baby Graphics and Publications. If you can see, try and focus. There it is. And this was an imprint started up by Steve Bissette, who was an artist, on Alan Moore's great run on Saga of Swamp Thing. Really twisted cover of his there. He launched this imprint. It really didn't last long. I believe they only put out one issue of Taboo. It was in trade. It was like $9.99 cover price in the late 80s. And I think only one other series, I think it was Tyrant maybe. But yeah, they only got through like 4 or 5 issues of that, and then the imprint went under. But this was actually really good. I finally got to read it. It's very much in the vein of like Skull and Tales from the Crypt. It's actually dedicated to Greg Irons, who did a lot of great work on Skull and some other books. And he was killed and he got hit by a bus in Thailand. I think it was Thailand maybe. But yeah, he was in a foreign country and got hit by a bus in the 80s and was killed. And Bissette and the crew dedicated this to him on the inside cover. And it was really good. Bissette worked on it. Alan Moore wrote a story. Charles Vess. A lot of good people worked on this. I really, really enjoyed it. And it's a lot of short, kind of weird horror stories, very much in the vein of like creepy, eerie, Skull, Tales from the Crypt. If you like that kind of stuff, keep your eyes open for it. I don't think they printed a whole lot. Picked up another Son of the Demon softcover. Has some minor problems. It's actually in pretty decent shape. And I grabbed this. I already have a copy, but now I have a reader. If I can get some focus. No, it doesn't want to focus on this. But yeah, great cover there. Been looking for this one. This one isn't the easiest to find, and I wanted to get it before. Black Widow stuff's kind of heating up because of her being part of the Avengers movies and everything. I believe this is actually early 90s, but this is Black Widow, The Coldest War. So I was happy to get this Marvel graphic novel. Sorry, here. This is Punisher, The Assassin's Guild. Had this one when I was younger, been looking to grab this again. Happy to get it. These were all really reasonably priced. This was the most expensive one, and I've been looking for this. This is the Squadron Supreme Marvel graphic novel by the late great Mark Grunwald. And those of you that haven't read it, it's great. And I actually think the reboot is some of J. Michael Straczynski's best work. I'm critical of a lot of stuff Straczynski did, but Supreme Power was great, his relaunch of Squadron Supreme, and this is a good one too, and it's a first printing, so happy to finally have gotten this one. This one, Silver Surfer Judgment Day by Stan Lee and John Buscema. This one is worth the price of admission, in my opinion, just for this gorgeous Joe Jusko cover of Mephisto and the Surfer. Beauty. Got a little chip out of the spine, but like I said, most of them were undercover price. So, Marvel graphic novel number 18, The Sensational She-Hulk, and I remember this John Byrne cover from when I was young. Just pretty striking the way it's all black and her bathing suit blends into it. Very nice. Happy to get that one. I already have this one, but my copy's really, really sharp. So I just got this as a reader copy. Death of Gru graphic novel. So have a reader of that now. Happy with that. And now on to this amazing package I got from my friend Michael Jocko. Honestly, I just want to say, everyone, please, I'm going to put a link to Michael's channel. Please go subscribe to him. He's a good guy. I've been friends with him on here now probably about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months. And he deserves a lot more subs. He's a great guy. He's really into, the big, powerful characters like Hulk and Pitt and Juggernaut and Thing. And, also Canadian. He likes Wolverine. But just a really great guy, and he really helped me out. So please go check out his channel and give him a sub and check out his videos. You won't be let down. And again, Michael, thank you for doing this for me. He went to a con, I believe it was in Toronto, and Tony Moore, one half of the Walking Dead creative team, was going to be there. So he did the initial run on Marvel Now's Deadpool, and I had the 1 in 25 variant to Deadpool #1, and it was Tony Moore's design of Deadpool. And I sent this to Michael, and he was nice enough to get it signed by Tony Moore and send it back to me, and that's just freaking awesome. Thank you so much for that, Michael. And if that was not enough, can't believe he sent me this. This is Fathom #14, signed by the late, great Michael Turner. And that's just incredible, man. Whew. Michael Turner signatures don't come cheap now, since he's no longer with us. And that's a gem. Thank you so much for that, Michael. That's really considerate of you. And I also sent him a Hulk book to get signed by Dale Keown, but Dale Keown ended up not coming to the con. So Michael said, if you want, I can just hold on to your book. He'd probably do this show here in this summer. So he's holding on to my book, but he was nice enough to say, hey, you're not going without a Dale Keown signature. And that was so cool. He didn't have to send me this. This is 2005's Top Cow preview. And it's signed not only by Dale Keown, I think that's also signed by Tyler Kirkham. I think that's whose signature that is. I'm sure you can verify that for me, Michael. But Tyler did the cover, so I think that's who it is. Beautiful stuff. Thank you so much for that, Michael. It's very considerate. Michael also knows I'm a huge fan of Akira. It's my favorite Japanese comic ever. And my favorite Japanese animated movie ever. And Michael found this, and he sent it to me for free. And believe it or not, I didn't even say this, but my 1, 2, and 3, they're not terrible shape, but they've been read a few times, and they're not perfect, and I've been wanting to upgrade them. So this is a great start, and thank you so much for thinking of me when you saw that, Michael. That's awesome. Michael also knows I'm a big Punisher fan. I did not have this. This is Venom Funeral Pyre #1 with a holo foil cover by, looks like, Tom Lyle, and Venom and the Punisher. That's awesome. Thank you, Michael. Did not have that. And I don't know if I said this and Michael just pays attention or if he just has amazing luck. Been wanting to finish up. I'm missing a few McFarlane Amazing Spider-Mans. They're later ones. And I know I'm missing all the assassination plots. And I don't know if I said this and Michael just has a great memory and he's considerate, or if he just made an amazing guess, but I really needed this one. So thank you very much. This is amazing 322. So that helps a lot, man. Thank you so much. Definitely, please check out Michael's channel. He's a good guy, and he deserves a lot more subs than he has. He's really a cool guy, and he's been a member of our community now for a few months. So, if you haven't checked him out, please do so. And Michael, thank you again. And I'm sure we'll talk again soon, and we'll help each other out again. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Now on to stuff I picked up in my local shop. I had to grab this. Thing was like $3 or $4. Never even saw this. Earthworm Jim #1. It's from the 90s. It says Marvel Absurd. So I picked that up. Big fan of the video games on Super Nintendo. Pretty nice copy here of Marvel Super Action #1. reprinting the cover to Captain America 100. Got that for like $6. Secrets of the Haunted House #1. It's definitely got some problems. I got this pretty reasonably though. Definitely got some dings in the spine. Otherwise not too bad, and great cover there by Tony Denziga, however you say it. Tony D. Did some great work on Jonah Hex. Had to grab this. It's really sharp copy here. As Ed and Nick pointed out not too long ago, a lot of these, you know, we said it till we're blue in the face. You know, a lot of these giant size Marvels from the Bronze Age, especially the DC 100-page specials, because of the binding and the way the spine is, they're very hard to find in high grade. And this is Tarzan 230, the 100-page special. The awesome cover by the legendary Joe Kubert. And when I saw the shape this was in, I snagged it up. It's very nice. And I can show the spine here is sweet. Very sweet, which you don't see too often. So very happy to have that, snag that. I'd give that book probably a very fine plus, maybe even a near mint. I saw one little, it's the size of a staple. It's on the back cover. Just a little indention. It doesn't break cover. It's just an impression on the back cover, but that's really about it. So I snagged that and didn't argue much about the price. On to these. You know I'm a fan of the Whitman variants. This, I don't know what issue of Justice League this is actually, because the Whitman variants don't have the number on the cover. But, you know, it has Whitman up there at the top and Superman in the UPC symbol. Rich Buckler cover here. Big Super Friends fan. Again, I want to say this is like 27 or 28 maybe. It could be wrong. It might be later. It might be in the 40s. But again, no number on the cover. But working on a Super Friends run. And have the regular cover of this. Didn't have the Whitman one. So got the Whitman variant. And it's a Ramona Fradon cover. Big fan of hers. She's a sweet, sweet lady. And grabbed a bunch more Marvel Bronze Age 30-cent test covers or price variants. Some of these aren't in the best shape, but I got a good deal on this whole stack of books I'm showing. This is Adventures on the Planet of the Apes #6, 30-cent test cover. Really rough shape, this one. He just kind of threw it in to sweeten the pot. And Jim Starlin cover, which I think is pretty damn cool, actually. Might have to go back and track them down. This is Black Goliath #4, Marvel 30-cent test cover. Black Goliath versus the Stilt Man. Not sure who that is. It might be Ron Wilson. His style looks very Kirby-ish sometimes. It could also be Larry Lieber, Stan Lee's brother. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. But grab that. Definitely got some problems on the spine as well. This one's not in too bad shape. It has some problems near the staples. Other than that, not too bad. This is Champions #5, 30-cent variant. Was glad to grab these. Excuse me. I've been trying to get all the Conan price variants. Working on a complete run of Conan. He's one of my favorite characters. And this is the 30-cent test cover variant to Conan 61. I actually already had one of these, so this is an upgrade. Actually, it's in a little better shape. And gorgeous Gil Kane cover here. Very happy to have these. Also got the 30-cent variant to Conan 62. Another gorgeous Gil Kane cover. Gil Kane and John Romita Sr. on the inks on this one. That's a beauty. Conan riding the wild boar. Very happy to have that. I believe this is Gil Kane again. He's on a lot of these covers. And I think Rich Buckler did a bunch of them too, if my memory served me correct. But this is Daredevil 133, 30-cent test cover. Didn't have this one. Pretty awesome shape too. This one's a little rough. Got some problems on the bottom corner, big time bottom right corner. Some dings in the spine, but this is the Doctor Strange 30-cent test cover. Doctor Strange 17 30-cent test cover. Believe this cover is Jean Cologne, the legendary. And okay, moving over here, really beefed up my stack of Marvel price test covers, so that made me happy. Here's the 30-cent test cover to Fantastic Four 169. This one's in pretty decent shape too. This is a Rich Buckler cover. That one's pretty sharp. Fantastic Four 170 30-cent test cover. Again, this one's pretty nice too. It's got Luke Cage in there. Another Rich Buckler cover. Huh. Believe it or not, Rich Buckler again on Howard the Duck number 3. The 30-cent price variant. Love that cover. Master of Quackfu. This one's not too bad. Has some problems. Not really. It has a little bit of problems on the spine. 2 small dings. This is pretty nice. And again, I have another one of these, but it's in poor condition. I mean, it looks like it had something spilled on it, so I was glad to upgrade that one. This one has some problems, some smudging over here, if you can see that. Like somebody got a wet fingerprint on it. That's a shame. But another Rich Buckler cover. Incredible Hulk 202 30-cent price variant. Pretty awesome cover there by Buckler. Like that one. Again, Rich Buckler cover. Invincible Iron Man number 85 30-cent test cover. And this one has some dings in the spine there, as you can see in the price box by Iron Man. Not too bad otherwise. And Claus Jansen inked that. Looks pretty good. I believe this is again Buckler and Jansen, but I might be wrong. Invincible Iron Man number 87 30-cent test cover. This copy's not bad at all. Has some rubbing in the top corner, and that staple's really out of line. That's the big defect. If it wasn't for that, this is a sharp copy, but the staples are off. Happy to get this one. This is my first Kazar 30-cent price variant, and this is Kazar number 15 30-cent test cover. Awesome Gil Kane cover there. Really dig that one. Marvel feature number 5, featuring Red Sonja, 30-cent test cover. Cover by the great Frank Thorne. This one's not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. A couple dings in the spine, as you can see. Small chip out of the bottom. Happy to have that one. This one's really sharp too, and I really dig this cover. Marvel Team Up 46 30-cent test cover. Spidey and Deathlock by Rich Buckler. That's a nice one. Really sharp copy. Marvel 2-in-1 number 17 30-cent test cover. Thing and Spidey versus the Basilisk. Really dig that one. That's a Ron Wilson cover. There we go. That's a Ron Wilson cover. Yeah, that bottom staple's a little out of whack. Not too bad though. It's got some issues up on the top corner too. This one's pretty rough. Marvel 2-in-1 18 30-cent test cover. Got a big crease, as you can see, going diagonally through the R and the V there. Some problems up by the price bubble. This one's in pretty rough shape. Cool cover with Scarecrow and Thing though. Again, that's a Ron Wilson cover. Shang-Chi Master of Kung Fu number 40 30-cent test cover. Somebody put a 6 in pencil under the price. That kind of sucks. But not too bad other than that. I believe this is Gil Kane again on the cover there. Grabbed a couple of these. Really like this cover. This is a 30-cent test cover to Master of Kung Fu 41. This is a Dan Atkins cover. I really like that cover. Badass. I remember that one from when I was young. And I think we're back to Gil Kane. I think Gil Kane did this one. This is a Master of Kung Fu number 42, 30-cent test cover. A little bit of spine rolling. Pretty decent shape. Small, if you can see it. Small fox ear. Barely breaks cover on the top right corner. And a little chip tear up there on the top. So yeah, this one's got some problems. But happy to have it. Snatch these up too. Tomb of Dracula 44, 30-cent test cover. Really love this cover by Gene Cologne with Doctor Strange. Gorgeous. That one's in pretty awesome shape too. Couple small things down by the staple. Another amazing Gene Cologne cover to Tomb of Dracula 46, 30-cent test cover. Really dig that cover. This one's not too bad at all. This is a pretty sharp one. It's got a small, minute, I don't know. It's not even a tear, or more like a little rubbing there of the comics code. This one's rough, but had to grab it. Warlock number 13, 30-cent price variant. Amazing Jim Starlin cover. That is badass. Definitely got some problems on the spine in the top corner. But glad to have it. And this one's super rough. All my weird Wonder Tales price variants are in horrible shape. You never see these in good shape. I mean, the top staples popped on this one. Again, this is one you just kind of threw in to sweeten the deal. But Weird Wonder Tales number 17, 30-cent price cover. It's rolled. The staples popped. It's off center. It's alright though. This cover actually is by Larry Lieber, the brother of Stan Lee. So that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome cover. So yeah, the end of my week actually turned out to be pretty awesome, thanks to scoring all these books, and thanks to my good buddy Michael Jocko. You know, not only getting my book signed by Tony Moore, which is huge. I don't have a Tony Moore signature, and to get my Deadpool number 1 signed by him, that's freaking awesome. And not only that, but he sent me some cool books. You know, a Dale Keown, Tyler Kirkham signed book, double sig, and then a Michael Turner signature. That's awesome. So thank you so much again, Michael. Again, folks, please check out Michael Jocko's channel. Sub, watch his videos, thumbs up his videos. He's a great guy. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out my books. I always appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your comic books.